Years ago, when I was a child, I remember I was living on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. And at that point, I was a little kid, maybe 5, 6 years old. The little girl from upstairs, in an upstairs apartment, and her girlfriend. So we're talking about 5, 6, 7 years old. Were playing house. And they were feeding a baby with this little bottle of milk that when you turned over, it made it look like the baby was drinking milk. And they were arguing amongst themselves as to who was going to feed the baby. And they decided that I was going to feed the baby, and I had no interest in doing any such thing. But to them, it was a big deal about feeding the baby, and they were playing house. And I noticed that their interest was like a dollhouse, a refrigerator, a washing machine, the home. They knew about relationships. You're the mommy, I'm the daddy, that you're the baby, and taking care of the baby. And I discovered that this was a prime instinct that was born right into a female. When they're born, it's already there about building a home and building relationships and taking care of babies and feeding their family and the thought of this is the mommy, this is the daddy, this is the child. The home products like the refrigerator, washer are all important, and they're already into home development and relationships, while a little boy is just playing around, running along someplace, maybe throwing a ball or doing other things. The female is already into relationships, into taking care of children, into family development, relationships. It's amazing. And I noticed also they were like trying on various clothes and going to a mirror and seeing how they looked. And something like this would never dawn on a male, a young male, that he's going to go and try on clothes to see how he looks. So it shows you that females were already worried about their appearance. They were worried about relationships. They were worried about children and taking care of a home and building a home. And this was born right into them before anybody taught them anything. It was already there by God and nature that this was a part of their nature. And it's very interesting. And then all of a female's life, there's the thing about the wedding and the family and having children. And this is like the prime objective. But it's interesting to me that without any training or any education, it's already there about the family, the children, taking care of the home, and their appearance, which also has something to do with catching a husband and looking good to people, and the awareness that a female is born with is amazing when it comes to all these things. When you consider that it's not there for a male, not feeding the baby, not playing home or playing house, or being so worried about their appearance when they're a little kid. So I thought it was interesting. These are natural female instincts.